Hello guys, I am back and today I am going to be reacting to another Odd Ones Out video called The Spiders and the Bees. So let's start to react.
Mommy, why do humans hate us?
I don't know, Matthew. Our species is completely harmless to them, and we keep the mosquito population down, who are responsible for killing more humans every year than other humans do.
We're afraid of you guys because you spiders keep sneaking into our house without permission.
So, humans have no rational reason to fear us, but they still do?
I'm afraid humans aren't that smart, Matthew. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed humans bite.
Love you, Mommy.
I love you too, Matthew.
Mom?
I think the hate that spiders get is a tad bit undeserved. Okay.
Why? Why is it undeserved? They're sneaking into our house without permission.
Fine, if you're in the shower and you see a spider crawling up your leg like a freaking pervert, then that's an appropriate time to freak out. But
One time I was in the shower and I saw this spider crawling up the wall, and then I just finished my shower. I'm like, I'm done with my shower now.
Other than that, spiders are most likely not going to hurt you. Their webs are too weak to trap you, they don't know how to open doors, and there's only like a 50% chance that they're venomous.
That's why I'm afraid of them. What if it's a big daddy longlegs? If you showed a daddy longlegs to my 7-year-old self, I would freak.
Okay, but for real, unless you live in Australia, the chances of you dying by a spider bite is pretty low. There are venomous spiders, yes, and if you're having a negative reaction to a spider bite, then you should get treatment, but a large percentage of
That was not a bite. That was a kiss.
spiders are harmless. Even the black widow, known as the most venomous spider in North America, won't kill you if you're a healthy adult. Their bite will be painful for a couple of days, sure, but you'll walk it off.
Don't.
That was a joke. If you get bitten by a black widow spider, then don't walk it off. Go see a doctor.
And hey, if you're lucky enough, you'll get superpowers. So wait, the two most dangerous spiders in North America are the brown recluse and the black widow? What are you trying to say about dangerous colors, America? Oh wait, the great white shark's even more dangerous. Never mind. Technically, sharks are like the second least dangerous animal out there besides puppies, because they don't want to eat humans. I mean, if
My grandma has 2 puppies, and 2 of them died, and they are harmless.
if you had to fight a spider and a shark, this shark would win. Also, spiders kill pests.
Jeez, that's better than a gun. Pointing at the fly. It's just a harmless little fly. Now a spider is already used to be afraid of flies. Now I'm just afraid of big daddy longlegs, even though it's one of the harmless spiders. But it's freaking big.
According to this comic I made in 2014 and this National Geographic article, a single spider can eat about 2,000 insects a year.
Those are mosquitoes? I think these wings represent flies. I don't get it. But this doesn't look like, does this look like it's made out of bugs? This looks more like, it looks either like some chicken or something, or some potatoes, or these are grapes, and I don't know what this is. Is it Kool-Aid? Is it Kool-Aid?
Year. So if you're not a fan of flies, moths, or mosquitoes, which
I hate mosquitoes. My Nana and my brother used to get bitten by mosquitoes a lot.
incidentally kills 600,000 people a year, then you're on Team Spider, because they're also not fans of them. Well, they are fans of them, but they are fans because they eat them. I'm not saying you have to be roommates with arachnids. I'm just saying that if you see a spider, don't put it through torture continuously smashing it with a blunt object. It's still moving, it's still moving.
Kill.
Instead, get a cup and carefully place it over a spider.
What if it's a daddy long legs? You can't put a tiny cup over daddy long legs. Can you? No. Or can you? Comment down below.
Really dumb, so doing this will be super easy. Then scoop up your new best friend with a piece of paper and yeet it back into the wild with the rest of God's glorious creatures.
What about your cup? What about your paper? You just wasted a cup and a piece of paper because this little spider.
Yeah, actually, there's a high chance that they won't make it being thrown into a completely different environment, but they should have thought of that before they decided to live in my house.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Even though a spider has 8 eyes, they have terrible eyesight. So that spider that landed on your face did not do it intentionally. Some spiders that live in caves are completely blind. They don't even have 1 eye. But even if they did have eyes, their whole world would still be pitch black. What a sad life to be a part of. Just every time you're outside seeing the sun, just think that somewhere there's a colony of
I don't go outside that much.
spiders just in pure blackness, just never seeing the sun, never seeing their children smile or graduate college. They're just sitting in a cave for all their life. So is nature, and that is the way the cookie crumbles. Also, we're forgetting the most amazing thing about spiders, which is that they're incredibly talented in web design.
Don't all spiders... I think all spiders make the same design of a web. I think all spiders make the same design with their webs.
Proportionately, the silk that makes up a spider web is stronger than the fibers that make up a bulletproof vest. So next time you go to a gunfight, put on a spider web instead. The amazing thing about...
He was not holding a gun. He said gunfight, not knife fight.
About spider webs is that not only can they save Wilbur from being slaughtered, but
Who's Wilbur?
it's just stupid incredible that something so small can make such an intricate shape from nothing but the material inside their own bodies. The golden silk orb weaver spider has too many middle names.
It only has 3 middle names. How's that too many?
And has enough silk inside of them to make 3 full spider webs. And it's this guy's job to pin that spider down and pull out all of its silk like some kind of spider predator. It's so...
Jeez. That's not good at all. I'm afraid of spiders, but I've never seen something so beautiful.
Okay, though, the documentary said he was just harmlessly immobilizing the spiders. I can't believe this is someone's job. I don't think...
He looks savage. Look at his eyes. His eyes are just black dots. Look at those. Look at those.
Telling people I'm a YouTuber is that bad anymore. So, what do you do for a living? I harmlessly immobilize spiders with thumbtacks and pull silk out of their abdomen to add to my ever-increasing collection.
Stay away from that guy. He's a savage. He's a savage.
What about you? Oh!
Oh,
I make YouTube videos. I see people with arachnophobia being irrationally afraid of these.
that guy is me. I'm not a guy, but that guy's me. Every time I'm at my grandma's house, I see a spider crawling up the wall or in the bathroom wall. One time I saw a cockroach. I sprayed it. She's like, okay, it's all gone. And then it started running towards us.
These harmless little guys, and I just don't see the sense of fearing something that ultimately does good things for the ecosystem. But you know what we should be afraid of? Bees! Bees are terrifying! Look, they're sucking the blood out of this guy to make honey! Oh, they're dying at an alarming rate? Good! Okay, that was a joke. Bees are, without a doubt, the most important insect on this planet. Not only do they have the best work ethic of any living thing on Earth, which is why none of them are YouTubers, they also pollinate 30% of the world's crops. Don't ask me who pollinates the rest, because I don't know. Without bees, humanity would turn to pure anarchy. Bees are so important that world-famous comedian Jerry Seinfeld made a documentary about...
I love the bee movie. Thumbs up if you saw the bee movie.
About the life of a bee and what the world would be like without them. But ever since 2006, bees, just like all the memes say, have been dying at an alarming rate. The scary thing is that scientists don't know exactly the reason for this bee apocalypse, but they think it has to do with new pesticides being used on farms, parasites that kill the bee, and global warming. So once we figure out how to fix those three problems, we'll be in good shape. it's just a little...
Look at his eyes, they're so beautiful. But also kind of terrifying.
Bee pun. We like to have fun around here. Now, what can you, a concerned citizen, do to stop the dropping population of bees? Most likely nothing, because I don't think anyone watching this makes laws about pesticides or stopping global warming. So we just gotta sit back and hope the people who make those laws know the importance of bees. But maybe you should plant a couple flowers just to be on the safe side. The reason I have a fear of bees is that I've gotten stung by a bee not 3 times, not 4 times, but 2 times. Two times. Now, obviously, as I've grown,
2 times is not that bad. The only reason I like bees is because they make honey. I'm terrified of them. Because every time I walk outside, I see a bee on the flower, and I'm like, what the frick?
see the importance of bees, and I know not to throw rocks at them. The first time I got stung, I was outside, and I guess I was playing too close to a beehive because I got stung on my arm and I cried a lot. The second time, I was in my backyard barefoot, and I was walking around, and you know how sometimes when you're about to do something and your brain realizes that you're about to make a mistake, but your body is already committed to the motion and you don't have enough time to stop yourself? So I was in the middle of
That was a good drawing. I feel bad for that guy. I feel super bad for that guy.
taking a step, and I saw that I was about to step on a bee, but my body didn't have the reaction time or the motor skills to avoid the step, and...
That gotta hurt. Dang.
I'm sure the bee was just acting in self-defense, but man, that scarred me. Some people may have an allergic reaction to bee stings, and they should go to a hospital if they get stung, but in my case, it just hurt a lot, and my mom put baking soda over where I got stung, and I cried. When people found out I was afraid of bees, they would always tell me that bees are docile creatures and they only sting you if they feel threatened. They would say the same thing about spiders too, by the way. So whenever I would see a bee, I would silently freak out and stay as still as a rock, cause unlike spiders, with bees, you're not allowed to fight back. You'll both lose if that happens. I gotta show this bee how unthreatening I am. They should be able to just take a look at me and know that. But then when a bee lands on your arm, holy frick. That's true fear. You just have to quietly watch the bee, hoping it didn't just have a bad day and decide to end its life on you. That never happened though. Ever since I took a more calm approach to bees, I've never been stung. And I've never been bitten by a spider either. Wasps though, they're just mean. They can pack up and leave for all I care. I don't give a crap about wasps. So...
Oh man. I'm not crying right now. These are happy tears.
what did we learn?
I don't know. Not to throw rocks at wasps.
Hey everyone, thank you
Okay guys, so the video's over. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.